Bitcoin and Ethereum here. I'm really excited for Bitcoin and Ethereum, so we'll get right into it. What I'm seeing is we're just creating an accumulation phase in this market. So this is the daily time frame here, and I have this line marked out. I'll make this a little bit more bold, but we were talking about it in my last Ethereum Bitcoin video, that we could just be creating this period of time in this range, creating that base. And it looks like that's exactly what's going on right now. Now, keep in mind, there's going to be some insane buying in Bitcoin in the near future. There's people making claims, big buyers with lots of money, like this guy named Do Kwon or something like that. I don't know. He claims to be buying $3 billion of Bitcoin in the near future. 3 billion. So think back to what happened when Elon bought around, I think it was like 1.5 billion. I think it was around this range. And that made the stock rip, or the coin. It made the coin rip. So what do you think is going to happen if that happens again with double the size? It should be interesting for sure. And when we look at this from a weekly time frame, it just looks even better. Like, it really does look a lot better on the weekly time frame. This name, look at these wicks, right? These technically indicate, the long wicks from above are technically indicating that prices should be going lower. But if you look at it from this perspective, it's kind of also indicating that the sellers are just not strong enough to push the price down any lower, because we're still getting that push right back up into this range again. So it's clear, it is wide and clear, this 44,000 range is a major point in this coin, in this market. It's major. We break up over that $44,000 range and we're looking upward in Bitcoin. So that could happen real quick. We all know how fast this happens, how fast that happens. Now, when we put this in the log chart, it looks, it gets me so excited. It gets me so excited because this has been pretty much 2 years, right? Well, almost, but 2020 till now, we've seen 228% increase. This was massive. This was massive. This was massive. It's looking like there's something coming up soon. And the likelihood of it being massive is high, because just look at this chart, right? There's also other things to be aware of, right? Like, there's really not much Bitcoin left on exchanges, which means supply is low. And when supply is low and the demand increases, the number goes up. So keep that in mind. This name, like, come on, man. Like, it's 2022. Like, do some research on Bitcoin. I highly recommend it, simply because it's a hard asset, right? It's really hard to fuck with Bitcoin. And if this gets adopted worldwide, or especially in the US and in Canada, it really is only bullish. Like, it's really hard to think of any bear points in this name. Like, weekly time frame here, we're laughing because we've created higher lows on a yearly time frame. 2021 May compared to 2022 March, we're a little bit higher. Sure, there's been some volatility, no doubt, but there has to be some sort of risk in order for there to be some high reward. So don't sleep on this, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, don't sleep. The opportunity is ridiculously high here. And it looks like this is also starting to play out, this little pattern that I got going on. But who knows? Things could ramp up real quick and this could just get thrown in the trash, this zone to that zone. But overall, 44, that's major. 44.9 is major. That's what we're looking for to beat. If we can beat that zone, we're going higher. And then Ethereum, don't sleep on Ethereum. It looks very similar too here, right? But again, daily time frame, things are looking juice. First time in a few months that we're finally getting that break up over the downtrend line. And right now, all we could be looking for is a back test and go. So the fact that we're still under 3K, It's starting to remind me of the 2K range, right? We get up to around 2000, we couldn't break. We break up over, we come back and we create a base. So it's reminding me of that in a way because we had broken up over the 3K range for a while, but now we're just slowly weakening that zone again. So we can mark it out just like this. This 3K range, we're just slowly making it weaker and weaker and weaker. So eventually, that's going to be our support. So getting in before that is huge. There's also other catalysts going on in Ethereum. So they're having essentially, it's like, I believe 3x of the supply is going to be burnt or something like that. That's wild. Like, they're just making the supply even lower. So again, when there's low supply, high demand, the number goes up, and it goes up rapidly. So just keep in mind that these names, Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Oh man, just don't sleep, man. I've made too many videos telling y'all not to sleep on this. But here's the opportunity. It might seem like a lot. You don't have to, right? Dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and Ethereum might be the smartest thing you ever done with your money. Right? There's a lot of other crazy things like you do. You could sell options and do shit like that, but in terms of just making it easy for yourself and doing the dollar cost average and like whatever it is, an X amount of money out of your paycheck to buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum, I can almost guarantee that you're going to get some sort of return out of it. Hey, this isn't financial advice, just letting you know, but I am pointing out the opportunity for you guys. So there's the video. Peace.